Hey everyone, welcome to Pop XP. And before the show starts, make sure to click that subscribe button and click the bell to get notifications when we go live and we upload awesome new content. And don't forget, if you can, make sure to share our stream on all your social media outlets. We appreciate it, and thanks for helping us grow the Pop XP channel. Yo, what is going on, YouTube? It's the brain of the mainframe here now with the Pop XP, and that's it. Do you feel the power, Cara? Do you feel the power, Billy?
Nice new intro.
Creator Power Hour.
It's very streamlined and very sharp and to the point, you know?
Thanks. I don't know. I'm not in love with it, though, guys. I'm not going to lie. I've been messing with some stuff.
Well, that just means it's going to get better.
Yes. I'm going to keep working on it. I have actually visions for after the Creator Power Hour comes up, because I created Creator Power Hour, but to me, in my mind, it hits like, you know, that Saturday morning cartoon like block, right? And it's like the Creator Power Hour, and you're going to get there. You're going to have your bowl of TMNT cereal, waiting to see what creators are putting out there. You know what I'm saying? Extra marshmallows.
I love that. I really love that. I love that idea, and I love that feeling, and absolutely, like, yeah, you got to start promoting it that way.
I know. We're actually going to do a show where we are going to be eating cereal. Do you remember that, Billy? Do you remember that?
I don't.
You don't?
I don't.
You don't? That's ridiculous. Remember? We're supposed to be eating cereal, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Come on. Cara, what's your favorite cereal? What's your favorite cereal? Like shitty cereal, like not good for you cereal.
Okay, so it used to be Lucky Charms. Like definitely Lucky Charms is like up there.
Yeah, way up there.
You know, that's and then they kind of grossed it out by like, oh, you can buy the bag of 50 pounds of the marshmallows, and you're just like, oh, I can't marshmallow anymore. You know, so you just become one giant marshmallow. I gotta say, like, Sugar Pops are good. Sugar Pops definitely down for the Sugar Pops.
Yes, Billy, man. What's your choice, man? If you had to eat the worst cereal, if you're like you're a kid, man, you just want to sit down and.
Man, I gotta say, Cocoa Puffs.
Cocoa Puffs
and honeycombs are my favorite. I like
honeycombs.
Honeycombs. That was with the frog, right? Did honeycombs have the frog? What was the Smacks? Smacks had the frog.
I was like, why?
Those had honey. That like honey though, right? The frog was like a.
For some reason, those Smacks or whatever they were, they gave me like they gave me a sore throat.
Really?
And diabetes.
And diabetes, of course, yeah. But you know what won't give you diabetes? Crowdfunded comics. We've got a bunch of great guests.
Marvin Wynn has the
power. Does he have the power?
Heck yeah, he does.
We'll find out, because he may be one of the guests tonight. I'll tell you what. But first off, let's start bringing them in. So everyone, we're going to bring our first guest. We're going to bring everyone in. It's going to be a crowdfunding party stream. So everyone, please welcome Miguel Martinez to the show. Miguel, welcome, my friend.
Hi, everyone.
Welcome. Now, this is your first time coming on the Creator Power Hour on Crowdfunding Comics, so it's an honor that you reached out, and we're really happy to have you on to talk about your book, because it looks fantastic, man. It really does.
Thank you.
I love what you're doing there. And,
yeah, this is great.
And the title of your book, again, can you pronounce it for me? I'm sorry.
No, there's a lot of different pronunciations that people can use, and I usually go with QUETZALCOATL.
QUETZALCOATL.
It's easier to say. Yeah, I think people can just wrap their head.
Perfect. Like, and the art is, you guys are going to be so impressed with this book. When he sent the link to me, I was like, yes. When do you want to come on? So cool. It's so cool. I love it. All right, and we got another guest coming in tonight. We got Mr. Clay Adams returning again for the fourth time, I think.
What is up? Hello. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, welcome back, man. You know.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm here.
Good seeing you.
Ready to rock.
So we'll let you go now. Thanks
okay. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So that was Clay Adams. Oh no, we were not going to.
I was getting ready to unbuckle my pants to go to the bathroom. I'm glad you.
I should have waited just a little.
You should have like a little hair longer. You would have been regretting that decision.
That's all right. Would I? Anywho, and now we got another. So we've got a great pair now. First time on the show. Amazing book as well. Had the honor to read, and actually those out there, it was funny because I saw a post on Facebook that was talking about, you know, reviews and is it, you know, is it rude for a reviewer to ask for a copy of her book or anything like that? And I actually chimed in, and this actually doesn't have anything to do with our guests, this part of it, but I chimed in and I said, you know, as a YouTuber that interviews creators, whenever there is like a sample, even if it's just a few pages or a kind of book, it's good because when we have to interview you, I can go blind and just go off a campaign, or I can actually get an understanding of your the writing style, the art style, to actually attest to some of this stuff. So like if we truly do like the book, besides looking just through a campaign, which we do, but it's always nice to actually get some form of the book, so that when we say it's a cool book, we can actually legitimately say it's a cool book. So and what I want, getting to that point, I'm going to bring Chastity and Chris on. Welcome.
Hello.
And they happen to send over a copy of their book, and I think it's absolutely fantastic, and I think you guys are going to love what they're putting together. It's freaking cool, Billy. It's cool. All the books are cool tonight.
I want to see it. Send it to me, bro.
No.
Okay.
No, these people trust me. How dare you? How dare you?
No,
No, I posted on that pirate site, so help
You're
yourself.
so
Anyway, everyone can have it. And last up, we've got a compadre, a true friend of the show. I think he's been here since day one. Marvin, how we doing, man?
Doing good. And to prove that I have the power, here you go. I have.
Oh, dang. What?
I have that power.
Yes. Mr. Edge is in the house. Marvin, what's cooking, man? You're a busy guy.
I'm trying to keep busy, you know. Coming straight out of Comicsburg, not Pittsburgh anymore. We've renamed it, so I got the shirt. You can't see it. It's coming straight out of Comicsburg.
Hey. Nice.
Where do we get those? There we go.
These are custom, man.
That's
These are crew
awesome.
shirts. Crew shirts.
Can you put that as an add-on on your campaign?
Seriously.
A shirt? Sure.
Yeah.
Let's talk to Herrenberg about that. We'll get it.
There we go. Now that guy, man, that's a man with knowledge right there. Oh, he's in the chat. Herrenberg, there you go. We want our shirts, man. We want our shirts.
Vaughn would love that too.
He would love that. That's his old stomping grounds. That's the Al Capone vampire, if you guys haven't checked that out on Kickstarter or Indiegogo yet. But let's jump into it, guys. Let's jump in to our first campaign. And Miguel, man, you are up. So let's talk about this, brother. What do we have going on here?
Hey, so we have like it says, a modern Latinx graphic novel about heritage, family, and a big effing feather snake. So what we wanted to do with this comic is we wanted to kind of treat it. So I come from screenwriting, and I wanted to treat this like an engine of a television show, and the engine is essentially sticking Mesoamerican myths inside it, and then it comes out the other end as like this modern retelling through the gaze of like this superhero comic book. So we have different gods and goddesses. We have different stories that are told throughout the culture, sort of like passed down. There's a bunch of names and like sounds and little stories that like my dad would tell me. And then when I got older, I realized, oh, you didn't just make all that up. Like that came from somewhere. And then I hear other versions of that story. And so this is essentially processing all those stories and why they're told and why they've been able to endure for so long.
Yeah, I mean, I am like huge in like mythology and everything. Like I actually have like a line of books here just from like mythology from all over the world. And I like that, you know, where you zeroed in on, because I don't actually really have much on this topic, which is cool. And I love the fact that you were like, you know, you grew up with the stories from your father, right? And it's like, no, you didn't just make all this up. This is like true. This is part of like, you know, the culture and the heritage of it. And, you know, I want to ask, because, you know, in doing a story like this, that's a lot of research, I feel.
It is a lot of research. And it's research that is inconsistent, sort of because of the way, because we did a lot of research on the way, how you break up a culture through colonization and how you break up those stories. And so essentially there's a lot of different versions of all these stories, specifically because people had to like take them and spread them through like word of mouth. And if you ever played the telephone game, you know how hard that is.
Yeah, exactly.
So there's all these like different, like some stories contain, some stories don't have the gender properly. So the actual gods, you don't really know their genders that much. because some say women, some say man, some say it doesn't matter. So we wanted to like take bits and pieces that we related with, and essentially tie everything together in like a very metaphorical way. So right now, what you're seeing is that there's a Mexican wrestler who fights supernatural entities. He's like an exorcist, but he punches things instead of reads off of the Bible.
Awesome.
But we wanted to be very, very literal with his sort of like his sort of colonization, if that makes sense. So he starts off the series very religious, and he starts off the series very fighting entities with this sort of Christian facade on himself. Mm-hmm. And so we slowly take that apart and ask like, oh, why does he do that? Why does he think this is the right thing to do? And then it's sort of like that arc of how do we tell this story, this colonization story, mixed with this mythology story, and make it mean something.
Mm-hmm. That's incredible. So putting that together then, because you have, different versions, right, of these stories that you're putting together for your own, is it really up then to your interpretation of what you feel is best to put in?
Oh yeah, there's three of us, so it's myself and as a co-creator and myself, mm-hmm. and then we hired this artist, but it was really important for all three of us to have a say in how this works, and mm-hmm. so we usually come up with a something we want to say, like a metaphor that we want to really get into, and then we think about like what is the best story or cultural element to use that metaphor with, and so we pull those stories and we talk about them, and we figure out what we want to cherry pick from what thing. So it's very much just our own interpretation of different stories.
Understood. So tell us about your main characters. Tell us about, give us a synopsis of what the backers will be looking forward to when they get this book.
Yeah, so we focused on Edwinia, and that's who you see right here. And her family is tied to this to this deity, and her family has sort of trapped. Her family was sort of convinced to trap this deity in this ring by conquistadors, essentially, which is mm-hmm. kind of what happened to the culture. They were kind of forced to turn against their gods. So it's like a metaphor for that. And so essentially what we see her is she has to come to terms with how she has to grow with herself in relation to her family. So she in the first issue, we show that she's very fractured from her family, and we show that she sort of has had to go her own path, and the only person that has followed her there is her grandmother. And in the first issue, her grandmother dies, and the grandmother is the one that leaves her the ring, and she has to sort of be able to take her history and implant it within herself when she wants to grow.
Now, can I mention something here, because I love this? I love this where it says ja 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 ja. So my husband is from Mexico. He's from southern Mexico. He's from Oaxaca, and I would see his family members would say ja 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 instead of ha 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 ha. And it's a language thing, and that's just something that people don't think about until you think about it.
Yeah, and it's very much disorienting, where
mm-hmm.
you have to take yourself out of it for a second and then be like, what am I reading? Oh, okay. And then put yourself back into it. Yeah, that's what we had to do. I've been asked, who's this for? Who's the perfect audience for this comic? And it took me a while to realize that, the perfect audience for this comic is someone who knows nothing about this. Because I believe in like maximalism. Like if you have something to say, just say it as strong and as loud as possible.
I love that. Love that. That is awesome. And
so it's not, and we get into like subtlety later, and we get into subtlety with like characterizations, but the real meat of it, the real thing that's going to grab people's attention is just the big themes of it that we say really loudly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I definitely, that's awesome. I love that whole mantra to what your belief is on that, because that's it, right? Because we love to learn things that we don't know. So if you give someone a story that it may be on a topic they're not familiar with, and it's presented in such in a way that you're doing it right now, I mean, hopefully that's going to have people gravitate to it, and you're going to bring in a whole new audience of people to check out this book, a whole new fan base.
Yeah, that's the plan. We really want to show people how great these myths are. You're not really taught Aztec or Mayan mythology in school for some reason. They're our like Mexico's our neighbors, but
Yeah.
I knew way more about Greek mythology than I did any of this stuff.
Well, it's funny that you do say that, because, like I said, I have a bunch of books on the side of my desk, and there's nothing on that topic. Like, I just quickly grabbed this set here, and it's, you have Celtic, Chinese, Egyptian, Greek and Roman, Indian, and Norse. That's typically what you'll find in bookstores and stuff. They don't really go too beyond that unless you're specifically looking for something, but they don't incorporate that, which they should. And what's interesting too is how all the different cultures, because like if you start reading about them, you realize, wow, they're all separated from all these continents, right? And supposedly none of them knew the other existed, yet all of their stories and things they have, they're so similar that, it makes you wonder, like, we had to all have been intertwined at another point in time. The world had to be a smaller place, centuries ago, like it is today, to share that stuff. And if it is coincidence, it's amazing then how human evolution is and how people adapt and learn and all that. But again, back to your campaign, because I love this stuff, man. I could go for this stuff all day long. So actually, let's check out your campaign video.
Yeah.
Hi, thank you so much for coming to the Kickstarter page for QUETZALCOATL Volume 1. QUETZALCOATL is a Latina comic who follows a young woman named Herminia who discovers secrets of her ancestry and how they relate to a giant feathered serpent. It was important for Herminia to be relatable to people in her culture, and even though her problems may be otherworldly, they still can draw a parallel to our own lives. In the first issue, we saw Herminia confront death, deal with family issues, identity issues, isolation, and now we get to see the rest of her story unfold. We've got tons of rewards, so make sure to check those out below. Everything from stickers, physical and digital copies of the entire volume, pins, and get this, you can be in the comic with dialogue and everything. This comic is emotional and so very topical. We have a beautiful story to tell, and we just need your help to tell it. So whether you donate or share, any little bit helps. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us right here on Kickstarter. See you in comic book stores soon.
Nice.
Excellent. Very good.
All right. Cool, man. So, all right. So you guys had, so
That's
there's 18
Amy,
days to go.
right?
What was that?
That's Amy, right? Who's in the chat right now?
Yes.
That's Amy. I knew it. Amy, you're so sneaky, Amy. Look at that.
You look
Sneaky,
at that.
sneaky. Would you look at that, Billy?
Look at that.
You got a celebrity right here in the chat, on the screen in the chat. But no, man, this is so cool, dude. So this is you have 18 days to go. You're over your halfway. You're over half of your goal. So everyone out there that's watching, if this is something you're into, please give it a back one of the levels here. Get a copy of this great book. Other than that, please do, and I'm going to say this for every campaign tonight, you can share it. That's all you have to do. You can share it on all your social media outlets and help a fellow indie creator on your Facebook, your Instagram, your Twitter. If you're a fellow YouTuber, there's 18 days to go.
Yeah.
Bring Miguel on. Get a great guest on to talk about an awesome campaign.
And it doesn't cost anything to share. And
exactly.
Please do that. We're all in this together, so we really have to, we should stick together. We should help one another because we're going up against the big two. We're going up against these faceless corporations. And this is all about creator-owned work, man. This is all about passion projects and labors of love.
It's better to own your
share
IP.
It out, please, guys.
Exactly. It's better to own your own IP than to create and work on one that at the end of the day, they keep and you don't.
True that.
So keep growing your stuff, man. Miguel, hey man, thanks so much for bringing this campaign on. We'll continue to periodically share. Frank Amazing will post those up, on Facebook, on Twitter and stuff. We blast out campaigns every morning, so we'll continue to do that for you. And please feel free to hang out. We're going to check out. We've got 4 other campaigns tonight we're going to check out. Feel free to stay with us. But again, anyone, after your time is up, if you do have to go, obviously we understand. Otherwise, you're more than welcome to hang out with the stream. And next up, I don't know if I want to do this, but okay, Clay, what do we got going on, man? What do we got?
I'm sorry, Nile. Yeah, so we're back. We're back with more PBOW. Is this a family show? Can I say the full name? It's
say whatever you want. You're a
say whatever you want,
bro. You can say what you want.
I can say what I want, right? Okay, I'm here.
Down.
Here we go. It's PBOW. That stands for Pregnant Bitches of War. This is our sequel. This is our second volume. World War Bitch, our 3rd issue of the 2nd volume. It's Grindhouse action for mature readers. It's the sequel to the over-the-top dark comedy. Thank you, Amy. Yes. Oh my God, the title. Yeah, it's an over-the-top dark comedy. It's for friends of Preacher, the boys. Yes.
Hey, let's just, for viewers out there that
Jesse was
don't know, where did this title come from? Like, I get you have this campaign, but you just threw pregnant bitches of war out there, and they're just like, yeah, it's a wholesome book about just a couple of girls knitting and having fun.
Yeah,
What happened?
it's just good times. It's it's a family book, and it's like the
Hey,
Waltons.
it happens.
Yeah. So this actually, we came up with the so my co-writer is Alexander O'Philippe. He's a documentary filmmaker. He made a book. He made lots of documentaries you might know, but People versus George Lucas is the one all you geeks
awesome.
might know. And so he and I came up with this many years ago. We were working on a script, and we had a B plot that ended with all these pregnant women with guns at the end. And we were like, oh my God, this should be our next thing. Pregnant Bitches of War. And then we started cracking up at how terrible the title was. And then we were like, wait a minute. What if we actually made that into something good? Let's try that. And so that's how this bad idea came about, Nile. Thanks for asking.
But
You're very
are you
welcome.
the daddy?
Oh, I'm the daddy, baby. Well, daddy is the bad guy. The bad guy is the exalted father.
No.
Spoiler alert. Sorry to say, spoiler alert. Yeah.
Wow.
Daddy's the bad guy. He's
That's
got a
really-
temper, that guy.
That's
It's
a
like
really
Outlander.
muscly one back there, huh?
And nobody's
Yeah.
over here thinking, Jerry.
Yeah, right. This is like a bad episode of Maury, Clay. What are we doing here?
Right?
We're doing a bad episode of Maury as a comic book. That's sort of that's our vibe. That's what we do. It's for fans of Preacher, The Boys, Rick and Morty. Feel like things that are in marginally bad, maybe very bad taste. This might be it. This might be the book for you. I don't know. Brian K. Vaughan says it's a comic as audacious as its title.
There you go.
Eisner-winning author of Saga. That's a great
way to put
series.
I'll take it. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Very
I think
good.
it's really funny when people have names like that and they don't realize, like, I'm over here, like, yeah.
Okay. What was that, Cara? Where are we going with that?
Well, because he was like worried about the name of the title, and I'm assuming it's because of the B word in there, right?
Oh, if it's a
Yeah, ladies
family-friendly
on
show.
Well, we can't say that. I'm like
Gentlemen,
over here, like,
Well, you never know. I've been on with this book before. I was kind of kidding. It's sort of my line. I say it, I say it on all the podcasts. No offense, guys.
Oh,
oh
but-
no, it's not. My book's called Firebitch. So,
we should do a crossover.
Oh
my God.
Pregnant Fire Bitches of War.
Whoa.
Whoa, there you
See,
go.
then mine's gotta grow
It'll be a
long.
cosmic galactic adventure.
I smell money, Cara. I smell money.
Maybe we could throw
Yeah.
a rabbit in there somewhere. I don't know.
Oh.
Ooh.
I don't know. Did I just
Now
throw
you're
an Easter
talking.
egg
Rabbits
out?
in
Did
there
I
for
just
a
throw an
minute before
Easter
all these
egg out there?
pregnant bitches are eating it.
Wait, rabbits deliver Easter eggs. What am I
not
doing
rabbit
right
season.
now?
Ooh.
What?
Where are
Anywho,
you
all right, let's
going
dive
with
into
this,
this. We're going off the rails.
Dive
We're going
in.
off the
Dive in.
rails.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
All right, so let's talk about it. So where are we at now? So this is let me scroll back up. So this is for 1 through 3. So you're catching people up here.
Yes. So this is World War Bitches Volume 2, and we're on the 3rd issue of that. But you can get the whole series. You can get, if you just want Volume 1, you can just get Volume 1 in print or digital. You can get if you already have Volume 1 and you just want Volume 2, you can get the first 3 issues of Volume 2. It's going to be 4 issues total. Or you can get the whole shebang if you want. If you're feeling fancy.
Shebang.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We want everybody to catch up, you know.
Yeah. Who's the artist on your book?
So this is an Italian artist named Fabio Ramacci.
Nice.
Yeah, and the colors are by Ilaria Chiocca. And this was the team that Alexander and I worked together with on Red XMAS from Scout Comics. So it's sort of a reunion. It's a happy reunion.
Oh, nice. Does this go through Scout at all?
This does not.
No,
this is just
yours?
purely independent right now. Yeah, but you know, publishers, if you're looking, we got some stuff for you.
I like the interiors on this, man. I dig the style for it, like the style of it. It's kind of cartoony, but it's not like super cartoony.
Right.
You know what I mean?
It's clean. It's very
clean. Yeah.
It is
Very
clean.
clean
And
lines.
I love that.
the storytelling is so good. Fabio is so great with the storytelling. I couldn't be more thrilled.
I love the color holds on the word balloons too.
Right? Yeah.
Oh,
I
cool.
love that.
Yeah, thanks. I'm the letterer as well as co-creator, co-writer.
Nice. I like actually. I see it a lot, and Billy, you do this too, where like almost like when the mood changes or the scenery changes, or if it's like a dynamic villain or something, you kind of you change everything. Like everything on the page is kind of adapt.
Yeah,
from
and outside the
panel layout
borders is great.
Yeah, you know, I love that. I love when that's like a really good tip, I think, for comic creators out there. You know, get your lettering and your word balloons and stuff. Incorporate that in. You know, you can actually give life to that. You know, and really bring more attitude and ambiance to the story. You know, it's very pleasing to the eye.
Ah, thank you.
It's not a pleasing, isn't it?
Oh, jeez, I don't know. It's because I took my Xanax. I'm in a good mood. No.
So this is the Exalted Father. He's our big bad, and he's. Have I given the pitch for the series yet? Do we know what it's about?
Let's pitch it.
No.
So it's 6 pregnant women sucked from the time stream by mad scientist Nikola Tesla. They accidentally kill a young Hitler and make the world worse. And now they must save the world from a hell of their own creation before their water breaks.
You know what?
That's our ticking clock.
We laugh, right? We laugh about this cool idea you have, but this is the stuff. This is the stuff where like a year from now, it's like, hey, check out this new series that's coming to like Amazon Prime, and it's like these are the things that people are kind of like, oh, that's such a fun name or silly or whatnot. But then you probably read the story, and it's probably like, oh my gosh, this is actually awesome. This all makes sense.
I like to think so. I hope so. Is this based on a true story?
Yes, absolutely. All of it.
All of it. It was based on a true story, but because they time travel, then it was just all erased. But it happened once in a completely different timeline. But we're charting it now.
And there's Santa Claus.
There's Santa Claus. So the Exalted Father is trying to summon a demon to help him win this battle with the pregnant bitches of war, and he summons Santa Claus instead. Who?
I love it.
That is funny.
Oops.
This is fun, man.
The best laid plans of mice and men.
And he beats the crap out of him. That's really
yeah.
Well, if you summon Santa, make sure to beat the crap out of him.
Very cool. Good advice. Good advice.
All right, we got some rewards
too.
here. Yeah, the art's fantastic.
Yeah, I really couldn't be happier with this team. I mean, they're so easy to work with, so fun to work with, and just turning out great stuff.
Yeah. Now let's talk. With the way the world's going, everything is crazy expensive. Shipping, gas, this and that. Everything is nuts.
Yes.
As everyone here tonight on this lovely panel, are you all offering digitals?
Yep.
Yes.
Are you seeing a lot of your international backers backing digital?
No, actually.
Physicals, huh?
Physicals.
Really?
Yeah, they're still wanting their physicals.
Yeah.
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 People still like physical stuff, but I'm seeing a lot of digital action. Even because we've got a lot of different books that we've done with Fried Comics, and so we've got a tier that's like, I think it's like $45 digital tier where you get everything we've ever done digitally, and we've seen a lot of people going for that, just because you can bundle together a whole lot of stuff for a nice little discount.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, nice. Man, you actually have full series catch up.
Yeah, man. You can get
So
the
you're
whole
bringing
thing.
the whole world of Fried Comics can be yours.
Yeah, well, so this is just for this one series. So this is like the Volume 1 trade and then the first 3 issues of Volume 2. But if you go to the All-Star Breakfast, which is digital, that's the one I was just talking about. You can get everything Fried Comics has ever done in one big digital pop. And then you can get...
Actually, I think that is OnlyFans.
I'm going to talk about my OnlyFans next, so stay tuned. Yeah.
He colors hands-free. Anyways.
I'm very...
Excellent.
Yes.
Oh.
Terrible.
I'm doing...
Are these your
Painful.
sketches?
Yeah,
Clay?
that's me. That's my artwork, and you can see why I hire other people to draw the actual book. So Frida is our waitress, host character at Fried Comics, and so I'm gonna do terrible sketches of her on sketch covers. If you
I
want.
love it.
Nice.
And then if you want the print copies of all the other books, we've got the box of Fries, which has most of our series. Or if you want them all, you can get your box of Fries supersized.
Nice. So
Heck
that's not
yeah.
bad though. $100 for that, right?
Yeah.
And then if you supersize it, it's $200.
Absolutely.
It's not
you
bad.
Get
That's their
you get a
whole-
lot of books.
You get a lot of books.
Yeah, that's great. That's a smart idea. How is that doing? How are the pledges on that?
Those sell very well, especially in our previous campaigns. I've been really, really pleasantly surprised with how well those sell, and those are always fun to put together. You know, just like a big brick of books and send to somebody, and you feel like, yeah, they're really getting something good here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very cool, man.
Excellent.
So you have 13 days to go. Nice. So you're approaching your goal too. So you're at 147 backers, 13 days to go. You're about, approaching about 3/4 of the way of your funding. So again, everyone out there, if this was something you like, if you're watching this live right now, if you're watching this recorded and you hear me, there's 13 days to go. Back this campaign if you like it, you love it, share it. Share. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, OnlyFans, whatever you're doing. Get it out there. It doesn't matter. Just continue to help grow this. And I know you guys will get funded. All these campaigns will be funded that aren't already. But this is awesome, dude. This is so much
thanks,
fun.
man.
You got such good energy, and you can see the energy even in the samples that are on the page, which is really cool.
It's fun to do. Comics are fun.
Now, you have other titles. What comes after this campaign? What's in the works for you?
After this campaign, so I've got another book that's very different tonally from this one called Blazing Blade of Frankenstein, which is sword and sorcery meets gothic horror. That's a lot of fun, but a very different vibe. So we've got the second issue of that getting ready, and then I'm working on a little Lovecraftian one-shot.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Very cool. Are you still doing any of the voice acting, or are you done?
You never know. Never say never, Nile.
Say that 5 times fast.
Never say never. Never say never. Never say never.
You
Never
forgot
say
the
never
never
again.
say never Nile.
Never say
Yeah.
never, Nile. Is that?
Nile.
You tried to catch. Never say never, Nile. Never say never, Nile. I
Oh,
have to warm up.
good.
I gotta. It becomes
You're getting
word
like a Rain
salad
Man
after a
vibe
while.
from that.
Yes.
Ah,
I get that a lot, Nile.
Yeah, Clay. I like you, Clay. You're funny. Anyways,
Gotcha.
but yeah, man, no, this is cool, definitely. And we'll do the same. We'll continue just kind of blasting them out randomly, just
Awesome.
sharing the campaign and stuff. Very cool
Yeah,
stuff
thanks.
you have going on. And for your other books and series, before we head on to check out Cara's campaign, do you have a website or anything they can go to buy back issues in the meantime?
Yeah, absolutely. So you can go to friedcomics.com and check us out.
Excellent. Awesome. Well, Clay, man, thank you so much. And again, if you can hang out, please do. If you
Yeah,
got to
will
go, do what you got to do. But Cara, let's dive into some Firebitch 3.
Ha ha!
Firebitch!
Firebitch!
well, that's Firebitch 3. And it comes after Firebitch 1 and Firebitch 2. And so yeah, no, our girl Chastity Chase is a couple of issues ago was transported across the galaxy, landing on an alien planet. That planet is under attack, and they need to convince her to help them save their planet. But she's got to take a selfie and, you know, go home and, you know, sign her prints and do all those things.
Because if she takes a selfie on another planet, she will be the #1, you know, person on Instagram. It'll be the biggest Instagram, you know, post ever.
Working on that.
No,
So
if she makes it, if she's able to take the photo and send it back.
I know. Stop telling my story away.
Oh, sorry.
You ruined it, Billy. You don't even realize it.
I know. You're just kinda like, you got this, Billy. Like, you know. So,
Oh shit! Sorry.
So these are some of our tiers and some of our covers. We did some cool things. We did the build your own tier. So what you're doing essentially is, instead of choosing a book, you choose shipping, and then you just go get whatever you want. If you want a hat, if you want that cover or this cover or a cosplay cover, maybe you don't want a book at all. Maybe you just want the art book or the cosplay book. You can get it. Maybe you want these books that aren't in any tier, and you just combine it and make whatever you want. And I'll put it in a box and I'll give it to you.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, that's our issue 1, 2, 3. You can get issue 1, 2, 3 main covers, so you have your catch-up tier. You can also get it digitally. The digital does come with all with them. So we've got lots of really great artists. So many cool things.
How many different variant artists do you have on this campaign?
I don't know.
You don't know.
I wish we knew.
What do you usually have? Like 15 or something around there?
Oh no, I think we have like 25.
Oh, I was
maybe
off.
more.
There are so many really cool covers though. Who's new? Do we have any
Who's
new artists that
new?
haven't done anything?
Yuri is new. Yuri is new for us, and I love their work. Look how awesome that is. It's gorgeous.
Wow.
I don't know who that bitch is. Wendy and Steph are
Yeah.
tried and true. Alfred Giglio or something. I don't know, some Mexican.
Oh, don't do that to Alfred. Come on. That's her husband, people. Don't worry.
It's my husband. So yeah, no, we've got there's one up there. Crema is new. Yeah. Daxina's new for us. Love the Daxina. We've got a 1-week special for Daxina. A lot of these are new, and I don't know all their names. I'm a terrible person.
Do they come to you, or do you guys seek out new artists?
Usually we seek out the artists. People that come to me usually don't get covers, and that's not because they came to me. It's other reasons. So Decilio was supposed to be in the last campaign, but we decided to hold off because we just had too many covers. So we allowed it to be an expansion goal. So you know how you get a stretch goal, right? You hit that stretch goal and everybody gets that thing. So this is an expansion goal. When you hit we hit a certain level, whether it's backers or, you know, funding, whatever, then this new add-on opens up. So nice. Now you can get this Decilia Costa book cover with a specialty foil at a special price. So
he's got like a Kevin Eastman vibe to the work.
Kind of. He does a lot of pencil, very, very soft pencil, loving work. So we also have, so if you stop right there, you remember that Mike DeBalfo School of Hard Knockers cover from issue 1?
Yeah.
Well, we brought it back, but this time it's in 3D.
Oh, nice.
As in, like, you're going to get an old school pair of 3D glasses.
Oh, shut the front door.
And it is a 3D cover that you're going to get. And everybody's going to get a pair of 3D glasses because we have 3D stretch goals.
All right, Cara, how expensive is that? Oh, my God.
We'll talk.
Okay. How is Mike doing? I haven't seen anybody in a long time.
It's good. I mean, he lives like up that way and from me, and you know, I'll see him at con this weekend.
You tell him his old pal Billy Tucci says hello and that he misses him.
I will tell him that teen sensation Billy Tucci misses him. So we've got some prints and we've got some books. We got some cosplay books. So the Pikachu over there, right? I always try to make things go with the book. In issue 1, if you recall, Nile, she said that she wanted a Pikachu onesie. And in issue 2, she was wearing a Pikachu onesie. And in issue 3, we have a Pikachu onesie cosplay cover.
Fantastic.
So that's the kind of thing that we do there. So yeah, Nop is new as well. So
we have a trucker hat.
We got a trucker hat.
Trucker hats fit my head better than regular baseball hats.
Maybe they got the little snappy guy on the back.
Yeah,
I prefer fitted hats. If you want to add that, I prefer.
What's that,
fitted
Kyle?
Fitted hats.
What kind of hats?
Well, fitted hats are expensive.
Oh, fitted hats. Yes. Can you please tell me your exact fitted hat size? That would be the most pain in the ass campaign ever. Could you imagine? So we've got our cosplay book. Now, right here, this is our mystery pack. And only 50 of these are available. And you are guaranteed a topless cover, right? And 2 of each of these covers will be printed in gold foil, and it's a mystery. The tier sold out right away, but you can still get it as an add-on. And if you don't want a topless cover, the Alfred Trujillo comes in not topless, and you can just buy it straight out. That's like the main cover for it. But if you want a topless cover, it's a mystery. Stretch goals. The first one is, these are all the ones we hit. And then we hit the challenge coin. And then we're on the second one. We're so close to that new sticker. We did hit the mini print. And that's where we are. Oh, I'm excited about that one. The mask. So if you remember in issue 2, some of them were wearing that mask. And Alfred was like, hey, let's get these masks and put it in a stretch goal. And I'm like, yes, let's do that. But since COVID, if you type in mask on anything, all you're getting is COVID masks.
Yeah.
You cannot find that. So he says, hey, let's have it be printable. And I'm like, yes. So you can just print it from home and you can wear the mask. And then if you have the tattoo from the first issue, you can wear the tattoo and the mask. And the trucker hat and the t-shirt.
And
if you go to my OnlyFans, you can get Alfred's underwear.
Oh.
Excellent.
They're mine. It's fine.
No. We know they're Alfred's. It's okay. He has sensitive skin.
Yeah, only the best.
And let's check out your campaign video.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. I am Cara Nicole, and this is Firebitch 3. Thanks for checking out the campaign. We have a fantastic Firebitch book with all the bonus swag you know and love. Action, drama, excitement. Our badass babe fights an intergalactic war with a world in the balance. You will love the art and the story. We have some exclusive variant covers by us, as well as some smoking guest artists, red hot add-ons, special tiers, and sparkling stretch goals. And the cosplay! Woo! Get excited! You're not gonna want to miss this fiery campaign we lovingly put together just for you.
Boom.
Cara, I love that you had so much fun with all of your books.
How can you not? You've got a girl with firepower in space.
And there's no oxygen in space.
Yeah, I know.
But somehow it makes it work.
She really does. Well, she's got a lot of responsibilities online. You know, all the superheroes, the minute you get a superpower, you know how to fight. No, you don't know how to fight. You're going to stumble around like a goofus and, you know, mess yourself up. And so then you got to learn.
Nice. Now, did you do any new songs for Firebitch 3?
No, we're actually we just finished up. We're this close to being done. We finished our parts, but the Unstable Frequencies album is almost done. We are this close to going to print on that CD. So, yeah, we don't have any new songs yet for Firebitch. We are working on a few, but we are not putting out a whole album for this one, too.
All right, cool. So, again, everyone, Cara, thanks for sharing this with us. It's awesome. Now, will you be rolling this to Indiegogo after?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Perfect. And then, Cara, as far as issues, 1 and 2 or anything like that, if anyone's curious, hey, I want to get a copy of this. Do you have an online store anywhere they can go if anyone can purchase, the first 2 issues.
So the first 2 issues you can get on the campaign. If you want physical copies, they're on the campaign. But if you want something else from issue 1 and 2, as far as like variant covers or whatever, or you want it now and don't want to wait, our store, 183degreestudio.com, you can get them. You can also follow our socials, follow our Facebook fan pages, and every Monday and Wednesday we put out another page of the book publicly to everyone to see. We're on issue 2, around page 20 right now.
Oh, nice. That's awesome. Cool. Well, thanks, Cara. And again, everyone, if there's something you like, please back it tonight, share it out, and then also just share the campaign. Help out indie creators. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, whatever you're doing, reach out to Cara. You can find her on all social media, AZ Power Girl. And now let's dive in. Speaking of, we just mentioned music, right? But maybe we should talk about a little Rabbit's badass song,
Heck yeah.
Let's talk about this. This is pretty cool. I like this here. I like this. Chris, what do we got? Chris, what do we got on?
Well,
the podium is yours.
Talk about it.
Yeah, you're better at this.
All right. Well, it's a story of revenge. Our main character, Jimmy Mason, aka the Rabbit, he comes from a small town called Lightfield, Mississippi. He was the victim of a lynching years ago, and he's back for revenge.
With his sidekick, Snow Bunny.
With his sidekick, Snow Bunny. It's very self-aware. It's very self-aware.
Nice. Is it just the 2 of them, or is there a bit of a gang? How does he roll now that he's back?
So I mean, it's him and Snow Bunny, and then they got their buddies Freddie and Joe to kind of tag along with them on these little escapade adventures.
Yeah. Now, you know what I love about this?
Wonderful.
Yeah,
Shit,
the art is
look at that,
fantastic.
dude. It looks like a movie.
Yeah. Now, again, I received copies of these digitally, and I read through them all last night. Script is strong. I'll tell you this: right after reading issue 1, I was glad I had another issue to read, because I was like, you can't stop it there. You can't do that to me, Chris. Can't do that. But it is really good. And the interiors, just what I like about independent comics, and you see that in all the books tonight, is we see the personalities of the creators, right? And we get to hear their visions, and then we get to see everything, meld together. And you look at the story, you look at the art, and everything just works. Okay. Look at some of these interior pages. Please tell us a bit about your artists, because they're captivating. They're haunting.
Yeah, he's a gentleman, Hillel Matei. He's in Berlin. I found him in a Facebook.
Wow.
Yeah, I found him in a Facebook group about 2 years ago.
No, like 4 years ago now.
Because before because the story for Rabbit, we actually been working on this since for almost 10 years. So that's all that's been done. But when we got ready to actually put out a book, we didn't want to do Rabbit first. We wanted to do something a little smaller. So we did that horror story you read called The Popsinger. And I was looking for like a good horror artist, and I figured that'd be the testing grounds for who could do Rabbit. I wanted to kind of keep the same team if that worked out. Mm-hmm. So I saw his stuff, and I reached out to him, kind of explained to him about Popsinger. He was on board, and once he showed me the first page of that, I was like, yeah, this is our guy.
Got it.
So once we finished that story, I told him about Rabbit. He definitely was on board. And it's been a marriage ever since.
Yeah, I love this page here, right? Because you got, they're drinking at the bar.
Yeah.
They're doing things all of a sudden, not feeling right, and just on the ground, and we just see the tunnel. I don't know why, I just love that he drew the tunnel vision, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Now we're inside of him. We're just seeing. I love what he did there. It's just incredible.
And he really gets it too, because we both, our writing style, because we both come from film, so our writing style is very much wide shot, medium close up, we see all these things, and he just gets it. He just gets it. When we point out in the script that there's I don't know, something on a table that's supposed to really stand out, he just gets it. And
it's very cinematic. Do you guys give direction like that? You do medium shot? Do you say overhead shot? Below shot, bird's eye view, worm's eye, that sort of thing?
Yeah. With that, and I'll do loose thumbnail sketches. So when he has everything he needs to create, and that gives him some leeway too, so he can take it obviously make it better. But we write very detailed scripts. So, but I did want to add a couple things why we did this the way we did, the Rabbit and everything. I'm a big exploitation fan, and I just like obscure. I just like obscure shit. So, are you guys familiar with the old book? It's called different names, but it goes by a Briar Rabbit.
Yeah.
Briar Rabbit.
Yeah. You know the Uncle Remus and Baby, all that. I'm really fascinated by that story. And I know they kind of pulled it for obvious reasons from schools years back, but you know Disney did the Song of the South version of it. That we'll never see that ever again.
No, that's
and
not
then
a-
Ralph Bakshi, the animator, who did like Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit and Cool World and Chris the Cat, he did his own version called it went by two names. The original name was called Coonskin. Then they changed it to a Street Fight. That's about, and he pretty much was like just the Black Rabbit, running around doing gangster stuff. It was wild as shit. Wu-Tang Clan, they were gonna do a sequel, but they never got the rights. But anyway, I looked at all this stuff. So, I want to do my own version of Brer Rabbit. So that's pretty much what he is. It's my version of Brer Rabbit, but it's told in this superhero world. And we're not really going to see the superheroes. It's more about the underdogs. But his story is evolutionary thing. Because again, it starts off like the lynching and stuff, but our story is not about that, but it tells the story. It tells his origin. Because we figured the first 12 issues, it's a contained story, but to get to the bigger story, I need you to relate with him as much as possible. If you don't give a shit about him, you won't give a shit about the story.
Yeah. No, it's powerful, man. It is. It's a great read. And I love the concept of it because what you just explained was actually my next question, which is fantastic. And I love now, and you do say in a superhero world, because there are people with abilities.
There's everything. It's supernatural stuff. I mean, everything. It's definitely because again, I love like old school Marvel and DC, like these fantastical worlds, and you can always like Punisher's a very street level character, but yet he's fighting fucking mutants and zombies and stuff.
Yeah.
Same thing with this, So there's a lot of stuff to pull from, and this story there is an ending to it, like an actual ending to it. It's going to take 10 years. We had it all planned out, but it's evolutionary. He evolved. Like he starts out one way. I'm a big fan of writing structure as far as arcs. I like a character starts one way and they evolve and learn things and change over time. Berserk, the manga Berserk, that's one of my biggest influences for this. So we kind of incorporated all that in here, and
Very cool, man. And now you've been, just to give some history, because obviously we're talking about crowdfunding campaigns, but you guys pounded the pavement first by just doing the independent self-publishing game, right? And getting this book out there.
Yeah, we were fortunate enough. We had enough that we could just start ourselves. I wasn't really familiar with the crowdfunding thing to begin with, and again, I was a little old school. I said, I just want to do all my inspirations there, Mr. Billy did, and Kevin Eastman, Pete Laird, just put it out ourselves. So that's what we did, and that was a good way to kind of build our little fan base off of that and just test the waters. And now we decided to do the Kickstarter just to see if we can get a little more attention, a few more fans and everything, and just go from there. So
very cool, man. Now, so is this the only comic series you guys work on?
Oh, right now, yeah, we did the Popsinger one shot. We've written I did a lot of short stories, like comic book stories. There was one we did called Domestic Violence. That was like a little 6-page thing. And that was really no dialogue. And that we're always trying to strengthen our storytelling skills, and push it a little bit further. So everything we've done is it builds up to this. But again, like the Rabbit, this has been years in the making, and this is us, writing stories, leaving alone, doing other things because we have a film background, so we've done short films and shit like that. Yeah. But the comic thing has always been my main passion.
Do you have that rabbit? That is an excellent logo. That Brer Rabbit. Is that you have a sticker option, or is that a giveaway or stretch goal or anything? Because I could see that on people's cars and shirts and stuff like a black shirt with that on it.
Yeah,
I'd wear that.
Yeah, we actually got
a fitted hat.
We got a lot of fitted hat. Yeah, we got a lot. We got some stickers and stretch goals. We actually so when it gets to it, we did action figures. I did some custom action figures, and
oh, cool.
So, I'm a big son. I love viral marketing. I just want to brand the shit out of my characters. The comic book is great, but I think, for us, the character needs to transcend all that as well. Because not everybody reads comic books. Some people just want the character. So it's important that we get them, people's, conscious. But last year when we did when we were launching this, we did a fake 80s toy commercial. But if you scroll to the bottom, you see the YouTube link for it. I mean, so people liked it, so we actually made some little custom figures for that.
We'll check out that. Oh, there you go.
Right
Oh yeah. That's pretty cool.
I need it.
Right?
Yeah, right. Yeah. We have all the rewards right here. I can show you everything. So everything's been done. I mean, there's no proof of concept. All the shit's done.
Oh, let me blow you guys up here.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
That is
So
awesome.
cool.
I did one black and white set that actually sold. One guy.
How many? Wait, how many are available?
As far as these, it's 5 sets.
5 sets. Wow.
And you get 2. You get both characters in each set. And that's it. I'm
so
not
cool.
doing anymore. So
that's very cool.
That's incredible.
Oh yeah, they're sold out. There you go. Okay. Yeah, let's find that. I want to roll that fake commercial. Some variant covers, prints. Sorry, I'm just like zipping through. Here we go.
you'll get it's down to the bottom. I think it's like right there with the kids holding the thing.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Rabbit's badass song. Bring the action from the pages of the comic to your home. Now, you and your friends can be the heroes of Lightfield, Mississippi.
Rabbit's here to clean up this town. Don't worry.
Love this.
Watch out. It's the good boys. I got this one, Rabbit. He's not getting out of this sticky situation. Yeah, chicken grease. This one's mine, Bunny.
With new high-pitched action.
We're coming for you, Judge.
Rabbit's badass song. Collect all figures. Figures and accessories not actually sold separately or together anyway. From Flash Delirium.
Yeah, that was last year.
That's so funny. I love that. That is awesome.
That was so cool.
That is so cool.
And we did like the chicken commercial.
Yeah, that's a chicken. We did the fake Chickens Pickers commercial too. Yeah, that's an Easter egg in the. There's a lot of Easter eggs in that commercial.
Yeah. I'm gonna. Mind if I play it?
Yeah, please.
Come on in to Chicken Pickens, where you and your family can feast on a meal for just $10.99. Don't forget to add a bottle of Dania's Hellfire hot sauce. Remember, when your family picks chicken, make it Chicken Pickens.
Excellent. So good. So creative shit.
Now to make that video, where's that chicken from?
Publix.
I think that was pretty good to me. I'm so hungry right now.
Yeah, we made the bucket and store. That's get some chicken on spoon.
That's the coolest thing I've ever seen.
That's so fun. This is why I love crowdfunding. This is why I love everything we can do nowadays, right? And share. I mean, this is what it's all about, you know. Make action figures. Make, you know, your own little commercials. You know, you can have mouse pads with boobs on them. I mean, it's incredible what you can do with.
Do whatever the hell you want.
You can do whatever you want. It's fantastic, you know. This is really cool. This is an awesome campaign. This is your first crowdfunding campaign?
Yes.
All right. So we definitely need to show some love out there, people. But I actually have read the book, so I can attest to it that you won't regret it. I've read every page that's been sent to me. It is incredible, and the interiors are incredible. And because everything meshes so well, you know, it's like cheese and wine. You know what I'm saying? It's perfectly done, and it's an incredible story. I have to ask, what is the creative process like with the both of you?
Want me to explain this?
Yeah, you can explain. It's complicated.
Well, again, like we both, you know, come from film, but she's more into like, she read, literature, like, novels and stuff, and she's very well read. Where I come from, like the comic books and like screenplays, so she's able, like I'm very good with creating outlines for the script. Like, it'll be like a list of things that happen in that particular issue. And she can come behind me and start like breaking it down into like actual like dialogue and stuff. And then once we do that, and again, it's like about a week's process to do like at least the first draft of it. And then I'll start breaking it down into pages. And I'm like doing the layout, my little thumbnail sketches of once you go on the panel and stuff. So usually we'll have about the third pass within like about a couple weeks. And we're ready to send it off to like the artist. But I always joke and say like the art comic book is made 3 times. It's made when we write it. It's made when he draws it. And it's made again when it's lettered. So
yeah, No, incredible, man. I really appreciate you guys reaching out, and we'll play your campaign video too.
Oh,
Check that
sure.
out. But first, before I do that, Billy, we gotta get Miguel, man. I need to get Amy on the show. Her freaking comments are cracking me up, dude.
Yeah, we gotta get Amy.
We gotta get Amy. Come on the show sometime.
Yeah,
Just-
she's very brilliant.
I don't know,
She's
just hang
very
out or
engaged.
something. There's like so much energy in the chat with her comments. I love it. But let's check out Rabbit's badass song campaign video.
Hi, I'm Chris Elston. I'm saying sure. Cassie Lasseter, the writers and creators of Rabbit's Badass Song and Popsinger.
Rabbit's Badass Song is a gory, gritty Southern tale of revenge. It tells the story of Jimmy Mason, an African-American born in the heart of Mississippi to a well-respected madam, and Irene Honeycutt, a redhead with a fiery temper. After Jimmy fights back against one of the town's controlling oppressors and a member of the Good Boys, those boys get together to murder Jimmy and his mother. With Jimmy left to die and hanging from a tree, he's rescued by a man that's going to change his life forever. For 10 years, he and Irene train and wait. The events of that night haunt him and change him into the Rabbit. Rabbit and Irene, now known as Snow Bunny, return to Lightsville, Mississippi to take their revenge on the Good Boys. But this is just the very beginning of Rabbit's plan and his story. Popsinger is a horror one-shot that follows Stacy Lynn, an up-and-coming pop star. The more popular she becomes, the darker her world gets, and soon she finds herself in this inner circle of elites with occult ties.
Make sure to check out the videos below, where we'll show you more rewards, and also there's links for reviews.
That art is amazing.
It is. Incredible.
Yeah,
Good
it's
stuff.
Gorgeous. Like I said, so cinematic. So
Yeah.
cinematic. Unbelievable.
Very cool. Well, again, guys, thank you. And everyone out there, check out Rabbit's Badass Song. You know, if you like it today, back it today. If not, back it tomorrow, whenever you can. But always, again, please share it on your social media, your Facebook, your Twitter, your Instagram. If you're looking for good guests for your show on YouTube or Twitch, wherever you're streaming, whatever you're doing, Facebook, you know, reach out to Chris and Chastity. It is Chastity, right?
Yes.
It is, okay. And Chastity, and you know, reach out to them and get them on the show and talk about this. It's really cool. I love what you guys are doing, and good luck. Congratulations for breaking in with your first campaign. You have 20 days to go, so you'll definitely get funded.
Yeah.
Just keep pushing and pushing and pushing. It's the marketing
It
game
just
now.
went up some more.
There you go. Perfect. Well, awesome. All right. Well, let's jump into let's take it to the edge, right? We're pushing limits right now.
Heck
I think
yeah.
we need to get going with a little Marvin Wynn action.
There you go.
There you go,
Hey,
Marvin.
hi.
The Edge Trade Paperback Volume 1. What do we have here, man?
So we've got the first 4 issues of The Edge. For those who don't know what The Edge is, it is a drug that can grant you superhuman abilities at either the cost of your life or your sanity.
Oh.
So
What
it's
a
a-
twist. What a twist.
Yeah, so it's a book about how being all powerful is bad and how it's never going to help you in anything. The
Oh, I
characters
thought you had a choice.
So the characters, except only 2 characters in the first 4 issues, are aware that that they've been dosed with the Edge, and that they have a ticking clock on using the powers. So they're using their powers without knowing that it's eventually going to drop them mad or kill them.
It's crazy, man. Imagine that.
So in the campaign, we also have issues 1 through 4 in singles. So if people like singles and not trades, or if they want both are available. We've got a prismatic cover of issue 1 featuring Blaine versus the Madman Revenant, who his ability is from a single drop of his own blood, he can duplicate himself exponentially. So they just keep coming. The other part is it's a 4-part cover, which will cover all 4 issues. That's that there. We've got a variant by Netho Diaz.
Nice.
So as part of the trade, there's going to be, I'll call it 2 1-shots and a one cut, because it's a story about Revenant and he likes to use knives, so it's a 1 cut instead of a
I love it.
so the first 1-shot is called Rush. That's set here in Pittsburgh, so we're going to have crossover with Harrenburg.
Oh, very cool.
The second one is a story about Revenant that's told out of order because his mind is cracked, so he doesn't know how a story goes.
Mm-hmm.
And then the last one is Angel Wing, which is about former paramilitary team that's going into Dubai to find WMDs that turn out to be people who are in the final stages of dying from the edge.
Damn, that's crazy. I love the cover of it because it just shows like, to me, I look at that and like knowing that they have an expiration date, right? Because
Yes.
they're using the powers. And I look at the cover. I'm just gonna pull this up real quick, and it's like you can see like it's almost like, you know, they're here, but like they're hollow shells. Like
Yes.
this is their ultimate doom is coming. I love that. I love the cover for this volume here.
I gotta
So
tell you,
cool.
this hands down, this from all of, including Cara, our host. This has got to be one of the best, strongest, and most eclectic art we've ever had on any of our shows. We've done almost 500 shows. I mean, every one book after the other. Stunning.
Oh yeah, great variety
Stunning,
of books tonight,
guys.
yeah.
Right. So, you know, as
That's what
always,
comics are about.
Marvin's like, I know, Billy. Let me keep going.
Sorry, bro. Sorry, bro.
He's like, duh, Billy. Come on.
I'm sorry, bro.
Jeez.
I'm sorry.
You're fine. So as always, the artist is, I'm going to pronounce his name. I do it one time every stream. Mark Louis Vunkukiat from the Philippines. We've been working together since 2007. So we built up a lot of books. So we are currently on our 4th arc of the series, which is the middle of issue 15 is what we're on.
Nice. That
So you've
cover
got
is a
stickers.
Queen Bohemian Rhapsody tribute.
Oh yeah, that was the cover. When I first saw it, I was like, yeah, this is Queen. We're rocking Queen now.
Yeah.
Nice.
So one of our tiers was the trade, and then we are affiliated with Heroes Live TV, which is a new streaming service, and they gave us 4 one-year subscriptions to the service
Oh, nice.
as
Right
a
on.
tier. Yeah.
What is Heroes Live TV? What is that?
It's a brand new streaming service that's going to have. They are building up their channel to be the new home of digital comics. They want to try to pull in people who are not happy with Comixology moving to Amazon.
Okay.
And so this is our coffee. So we contacted Comics on Coffee and asked them if they would do a custom bag for us, and there it is.
Nice.
So, we've got,
Oh.
so you can read the edge and drink the edge.
Nice.
Right on.
It's very creative.
What kind of roast is it?
It's medium.
Oh, lovely.
Ooh.
So we're going to be working with them on some other ones. So we're going to do a Revenant special, a pumpkin spice one, because he likes pumpkin.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah.
Oh, my.
So that is the Mystic Mini statue. This was the last, I think this was the last 6, because we're moving on to articulated figures. We're working with Loose Collector, the guys who did the figures for Paleto's Lady Death.
Yep.
So they're doing a Blaine 1/18 and a 6-inch figure.
Awesome.
And we're working with a company to do mini Lego figures.
Is that
Oh.
executive replicas?
They're partners.
Okay, yeah. Executive,
we've got-
they're fantastic.
Yeah. The
Like
figure
Sid-
looks great.
I'm
So
still
we-
looking for those Lego figures. I want to do that.
Oh, I'll send you the place that we're using.
Oh, awesome. Thank you.
So
That
we've
would
got
be
a few digital comics from friends of mine who donated to Kickstarter.
Nice. Now, are they individual or are they part of like a big pack?
There's a 2-for-1, and then the rest of them are individual. So you get Theme of Thieves and Storm Chasers in one, and then the other ones are not. So we've got this. That's our legend print that has all the characters that appear in the book up to issue 15. And then we just unlock. So as part of it, you can get issue 5 also.
Oh, very cool.
And then
It's
we
such
got
a cool
2 comic-
universe you've set up because
Yep.
I forget how many issues I have now, but it's a cool universe you developed, man.
So that's our creative team, and then Ink Studios were the team that helped us put everything together. 'Cause
And
it's
anyone
not-
that's backed this, I've read majority of these comic books for the Edge, and again, you won't be disappointed. Strong scripts, great art, great colors. It's a really cool universe that Marvin has built over the years.
Yeah, like I said, it's a whole package. So like
Yeah.
it's the writing, it's the art, it's the letters, it's the colors, and without it wouldn't come together. So speaking back to the Heroes Live TV, starting on June the 4th at Three Worlds Comic Con, we have a panel called From Script to Store, which is going to kick off a new series that we're working on that's going to go over the whole entire blood, sweat, and tears of making a comic.
Nice. Now, is Hero Live TV, are they up and running? Can people
Yes.
start subscribing?
Yes.
Interesting.
So you never hear about those things unless you're on streams like this, because no one's talking about it. It's all Netflix, Hulu, and all that stuff. But like we're trying to like cultivate the indie scene and try to pull in everyone from every angle and seeing what they're doing and trying to not only help them but then help us in the end too.
Yeah. Now, are your books are they shipping out to comic stores still?
So we're going to be pitching back to Diamond and Lunar in July under Comicsburg.
Oh, nice. Awesome. I love this right here.
But that's just an example of how they have no control over these powers. Like they turn off. So this character Renda, in one of the issues, she's floating above water and her powers turn off. She falls into the ocean and almost drowns.
Crazy. So cool, man. I love this.
Yeah.
Nice.
So it's all about the consequences
Very cool.
of these powers.
All right, let's play your campaign video.
Sure.
They don't know what it is, can't explain it. All they know is that it's coming for you. They don't know what it is, can't contain it. All they know is that it's coming for you. They don't know if it's real. Top secret classified. But when it comes for you, you better run and hide. They don't know what it is, can't explain it. All they know is that it's coming for you. They don't know what it is, can't contain it. All they know is that it's coming for you. Blame Mystic, Interim, Randa, him, Chip, Tandra. Blame Mystic, Interim, Randa, him, Chip, Tandra.
Yeah, sure.
Very good.
Now.
That was cool.
Where'd you get that music from, buddy?
That's my cousin.
Oh my God! Wow, so what talent! Holy
Very
cow!
cool. And you've got 20 days to go on this campaign, which is great. You're about to break 100 backers. You have made goal, which is awesome. So this campaign will be moving forward. And again, everyone, Edge is awesome. I can attest to it. I have the comics. They're right over there. They're right over there on that shelf. So check it out. Back it. If you're looking for a great guest to talk some awesome comic stuff, please reach out to Marvin. He's no stranger to the independent scene. How long have you been doing this again? How many years are we at?
Oh man, I started in 2000 about.
Wow.
About 22 years, man.
It's been a minute.
22 years. Good for you, dude.
Yep.
That's awesome.
It's all trial and error, and I mean that's the reason why we want to do this series is we want to help people not to make the mistakes that we made along the way.
Yeah. Very cool, man. I love this. And I'll have Frank Amazing sharing stuff out. All the campaigns tonight. If you follow us on Twitter, please head on over. Just look up at the Pop XP, give us a follow. Anyone that's new that's watching this live, please make sure to hit that subscribe button below. Smash that bell to get notifications when we go live and we upload new content. The Pop XP is expanding. Our main focus is obviously you all, the creators, the fans, and getting independent creators out there. But if you do love comics, and you want to talk about some of those good old comics, we do have a new series on the channel, which is Steve Ansamino Says Boom. I engineer on that show, and I work with those guys. It's awesome. We talk about books from the 60s to the early 90s. I mean, we get into the stuff that most of us have brought us into. It's fantastic. New episodes every Wednesdays. Right now, I'm probably blasting up your YouTube recommendations because I'm loading up all their back issues and getting them into our catalog. But check that out. But again, we'd appreciate the subscription to help support this channel. You all are awesome. And I got to ask, because we got some new people on tonight. I mean, you're crowdfunding. Some of these are, your first campaign or maybe your second or third. What has been the most Chastity and Chris, what has been the most challenging part of this journey that you guys are still on that yellow brick road right now?
As far as the Kickstarter, or just comic books in general?
As far as the crowdfunding process.
I have a better answer in 20 days.
Well, have you
So-
found it to be an overwhelming bit of marketing? Like you're constantly on social media pushing
it's
people to back the campaign, share the campaign.
yeah, it's different.
I've
Again,
definitely had like moments of being completely discouraged. Like,
yeah,
when
I mean,
see
it's
that
just human nature.
you know.
It's a learning curve. You know, I think it's day by day. That's how I can
It's
tell
also
you.
it's a roller coaster ride because you might have like a big opening, right? And
Right,
then all of
right.
a sudden then it just plateaus, and you're like $50 a day for like a week. You're like, oh no.
Right.
And then
I
at
mean-
the end, then you get another big, you get another spike at the end. But it's all about promotion, though. You got to be out there promoting it, and
Yeah,
it's tough,
exactly.
Yeah,
I definitely, we talked about this. I was like, it was kind of easier to sell to comic book stores.
I mean, but the thing about it is, at the end of the day, we were real realistic about the whole thing. So you know what? No matter what happens, the book's here. The book will get out there. Kickstarter is definitely a good way for exposure. That's the one thing we did take from this is we got a lot more exposure through Kickstarter.
Yeah.
So that's good. But like I said, like no matter what happens, the book's here. We're gonna keep on going. So
yeah.
But we got 20 days, so we'll see what happens.
Very cool. Yeah. No, good luck, Miguel. For you, man, how's the crowdfunding journey been for you?
Yeah, it's surprising how difficult it was, I guess, for me to find your people, to find the people that care about this thing. And it's been subsections of people. So like sometimes I found like a lot of comic people could be into this, and then it just sort of plateaus a little bit of like you find less and less comic book people that are into this. Then you go and you find like, oh, how about like Latino bookstores or communities, and then they're pretty into it. And so you need to find like cross sections of your niche, I guess. And it surprised me how difficult that is. But I just started this whole process sort of, and so I'm still kind of finding those people.
Yeah, no, it's a marketing journey. I think that's one of the biggest things is because when you're crowdfunding, and Billy says this all the time, like when the shipping department's not working, the marketing department's working, and when the marketing department's not working, shipping's working, because you guys, you're running your things, you got to get everything set, you're you're coordinating the writing and everything. You are the publisher, you are the whole, you are the distribution, you are everything. Now, yes, there are services out there you can use, but at the end of the day, it all falls on you. But that's what being an independent creator is about, and as you build your brands and grow. Now, I found for independent creators, streams like this are helpful, to try to get onto as many streams as you can and just try to keep pushing your books, or even doing your own YouTube channels, just kind of doing your thing and talking and whatnot. And for, like Clay, Marvin, Cara, I know all three of you guys do your own things. Now you've done a lot more campaigns. What have you found to be the best marketing tool for crowdfunding?
YouTube. YouTube is the new home for marketing.
I would say go wherever your people are, because now Marvin says use YouTube, but if you don't have a YouTube presence and you don't have a YouTube fan base and you don't know how to use YouTube, YouTube is not going to be good for you. But if Twitter is where you spend most of your time, any place that you find the most comfortable to navigate, where you're not afraid to go into groups, where you're not afraid to tag people and talk to people, that's where you want to focus your energy. Because some people say, oh, I make all my money off Instagram. And I'm like, you can't even post a link on Instagram. Right. So wherever you have your biggest group of people that you interact with regularly, and any place that you go to do any of your comic book discussion, so comic book groups, whether it be Facebook or Discord or Instagram or Twitter, wherever you spend the majority of your time and interact with the most people on the common ground of comics is where I would say you do your marketing.
The best advice I got was to start a mailing list. And I've been cultivating that for about 5 years now, and getting people to sign up after the Kickstarters, because that way you're talking to people regularly, people who are fans of yours, they like your books, they've bought your books before. Those people, you get them ready to back on day one, and that's where the magic happens. And then also just it's like compounding interest of multiple campaigns. That first one is so hard. I remember my first campaign, like really just struggling to raise a very, very little bit of money. And but then once you get that under your belt and you've done a few, and then suddenly you can notify all those past backers, especially now with something like Backer Kit Launch, where you can send one email and reach everybody that's ever backed you. That becomes huge. So yeah, keep going. That's the best thing.
Agreed.
Now, for anyone that's like using Facebook and stuff still, do you join any of the groups, like the independent creator groups? Because I'm part of a couple of those, and there's like 10, some of them have 10, 20,000 people in, and they're like private, which is pretty cool. Some are public, but that's a good way too to almost share your work and get more people involved. Because other creators will follow you. Other creators will follow you. They'll back you. And stuff like that. There's so much out there that I've been looking at, because even just, you know, helping promote and develop other people's crowdfunding campaigns, which I've been doing more of, as well as just growing this channel, because that's what this is about. This is the podium for you guys. Like I love being the center of attention. Don't get me wrong. I'll do that anywhere I go. But I'm here to give the podium to the creators, you know, and I want this to get bigger, and I want the independent creators to get bigger. And you know, I think that's really helping grow really independent comics, right? In crowdfunding. It's kind of like bridging that divide, I think. You know, just focus on what you want to create and don't really focus on all the negativity, which I think is pretty cool.
Unless the negativity is
Cara.
funny. No. Or me.
No, but I want to thank you guys. It was a fun night. So many great campaigns, amazing books. Everyone, all the links are below. So any campaigns you want to check out, please just go in the description below. It's there right now. You are more than welcome to go. Or Herrenberg's been doing a great job putting all the campaigns throughout in the live chat. Thank you again to our admins out there. Thank you again to everyone in the chat that's been, you know, chatting with us and talking and commenting. And Amy, you seem pretty fun and energetic. Miguel, you got to get her on. And I think that'd be pretty fun. But anyways, I wish you all good luck with your campaigns. If there's anything else you need from us, let us know. Hit us up in the DMs. And Billy, man, you want to pop up? Sakura's got what? How many days you got left on Kickstarter?
6 days. Let me find it.
Yeah, I'll put it up for you. Let's
just
start talking about it. I'll put it up. What do you got? So you got 6 days left on that.
6 days left. It ends next Thursday. We're gonna have a party on the Pop XP next Thursday night.
What?
We'll close out party. What?
No.
All y'all invited.
My mom.
We'll put it out there. We'll have a little, you know, in and out. We'll do it for a couple hours, I guess.
Nice.
Close on that $70,000 stretch goal. Thank you guys so much. It's been a wonderful campaign. This alongside with the Indiegogo, that we have the Indiegogo going, and I'll tell you, it's extraordinary. We're over $200,000.
Nice.
And we got 6 days ago. So thank you all. I just feel so blessed, you know, doing this for 28 years. I guess that helps. But also just, you know, you got to promote. You got to, that's the thing is, you know, I send, you know, tweets every day. Facebook's out every day. I do updates probably every other day, sometimes a couple of, you know, maybe, you know, not quite every day on average, but I hit with a new thing. And a lot of stuff I do is I'll introduce, you know, I'll talk about the other artists. I'll talk about, you know, the variant cover artists we have, you know, highlight things like that, talk about history, talk about, you know, the story. And it's always good to make updates. I think updates are a lot of fun. And I think they're super important to stay in touch with everybody. And then once your campaign closes, it gets even more important with the updates, so they know where you are at with the books. Yeah, you know, pages are colored. You know, pages are done being penciled. You know, the inks are finally done. Here's a sample of some of the lettering pages. So it's been a wonderful, wonderful campaign. Thank you all, and I'm hoping we can hit 70 grand by the time we end next week.
Woo!
Yeah, we'll do it. We'll do it.
You'll get there.
Yeah.
73 was our Kickstarter for its predecessor, Haikyuu, and we're a lot closer to that now than we were at that point. So we
You're
can
gonna
match
break
that. It'd be wonderful.
Fantastic, man. Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, there we go, man. What a great night tonight. What a fun night. I really appreciate everyone that came on. Again, you guys are always welcome to come on the show. You know, just reach out to us, and if we can get you in, we will. And good luck with all your campaigns. Everyone, I hope you have a safe weekend. This is our last stream for the week. We'll see you all again next week. We'll probably just look out for the posts. I'm not sure.
Anybody got plans this week?
Oh, yeah, it's Memorial Day weekend, right?
Yeah, well, you guys doing anything, Miss Cara?
Comic-Con. We're going to Phoenix Con, remember?
That's right.
Well, you tell all of our. That's right. You tell all our friends we said hello. The Politos, of course.
Yeah.
And Brian and Dr. Christy Miller are there. Say hello to them.
Of course.
How about Chassie and Chris? What are you guys doing?
Besides, keep on pushing this. I'm gonna binge watch I'll start watching Obi-Wan and Stranger Things season 4.
I need to watch Obi-Wan. I forgot about that. What was it? Last night it came out, or
No,
yesterday?
Was it last night?
Tonight.
It's tonight.
Oh.
3 a.m.
Yeah, I gotta check that out.
I got a little turned off with Stranger Things from the very first episode, and I haven't watched any of it
Because
since.
you're like, I grew up then, and that's not how
I
it was
grew up,
like.
and that's my age.
That's
you
right.
know?
Yeah, that's what I've been hearing.
And then they're like, let's go to KFC, and it's like, no one ever called it KFC.
No. That was a '90s slogan.
Yeah, that's a millennial writing it. You know, Gen Z are writing that.
Remember when did your KFCs have buffets back in the day?
Yes.
Yes.
Even Wendy's used to have a buffet.
Yes, they had a salad bar.
Yes.
Wendy's had a salad bar.
Oh, man.
Yes, Sal.
I remember.
I remember that.
I think I do remember that.
I didn't know
Because
that.
I remember.
What were you, like
going
4 years
to-
old?
No, I'm 35. So.
Oh yeah, so there we go. All right, we're in
Yeah.
the same bracket.
I remember the Subway used to have like a little pizza that you could get.
Yes. Yep. These are
And
the
every
Subway
time I
pizza.
talk about that Subway pizza and how amazing it was, everyone's like, Subway never sold pizza. And I'm like,
Yes, they did.
No, they did.
That's another thing. Forgotten foods of fast food restaurants, like
McDonald's hot
Did you guys
dog.
ever have Jack in the Box?
Yeah, I've had Jack in the Box.
Jack in the Box had the best tacos, man.
Yeah, they were.
They do. They're like right down the road.
Unbelievable.
They still have those
Good
tacos.
tacos.
Do they? I
You
You had
Jack
Jack in the Box?
since-
You don't have it.
We don't have them up
like
here.
3 miles from me.
I think there's one in my hometown still. I got to see if the
Is
Jack in
there?
the Box in North Babylon is still around.
They don't have any here anymore.
No.
So Clay,
I don't think we ever
who are
had
you
them.
killing this weekend, Clay?
Who am I killing? Anyone I can, I guess.
I
Yeah.
know it's it.
No,
Killing with kindness,
don't get me in
of course.
trouble. What was
Killing
the
with
question?
kindness.
Yes, with kindness, only with kindness.
we're
Killing
talking
with
about fast
laughter.
food.
That's all. Love
Yes.
love everybody.
Absolutely.
Now,
Now, how
it's been a
far are
rough
you
week.
from?
Billy, Amy's got to chime in on the fast food.
Oh,
Can't leave
sorry.
Amy out. Come on. McDonald's had the salad shaker. Yes.
Oh, I love
You
that.
shake the salad. Oh, that wasn't good.
Oh, I do
you
remember
shake
that.
the
I don't remember
salad.
salad shaker.
Yes, you don't remember
Yeah.
the salad shakers?
They came in the cup, and then
Miguel
you would
gets
shake
it. He
the
knows what
dressing.
we're talking
Shake
about.
it.
Was that just
Yeah.
the dressing, or was the whole salad in a cup?
It came in like
Salad in a cup.
yeah,
No,
salad
shut
in a
the
cup.
front
Yes.
door. You guys are
Salad in the cup. I don't know how that sounds.
It was delicious.
This is
It's gonna be
amazing.
like a scam though, right? Like women are gonna order salad so that they can be thin, right? So they're gonna get the salad in a cup and they're gonna have to be all like, like, come on, this is McDonald's, you know what you're doing.
No, it was me. I was
I
there on
tell
a
you,
hot day. I'm like, hey
Little-
guys, got
little
my
Billy likes
salad.
that, Cara.
I think they need to do more. I think they needed to do more regional offerings. Like I'm in Arkansas, so I feel like they need like the McSquirrel sandwich or something. Like that,
Oh,
you know?
Mm,
No,
I'll have an
is that-
order. I'll have an order of possum tots.
Get
please.
that old,
Yes.
possum.
get that old pretty good turtle soup at your local Panera.
Absolutely. Yes. Yes.
Hey Miguel, what about you? We got plans?
Mostly just Obi-Wan and Stranger Things.
Oh wow! Oh,
So,
you guys
super-
have like a
super-
party and invite us, both of you guys, all three of you?
Live streaming.
We're gonna be
You
eating
can do watch
Subway.
parties on Disney Plus.
Yeah, you can.
Oh, you can?
Really?
Yeah. Yep.
I did not know that. Huh.
It is an
How
option.
about you, Marvin? What you doing?
This weekend is a rest weekend because Three Rivers Comic Con is next weekend, so I got to rest this weekend.
Wait,
Harrisburg and the Commonwealth crew will be in Ohio for a con, and I had to skip it because I get con crud and I can't do two weekends in a row.
Yeah, a lot of my friends who were at MegaCon, it just seems all of them together. So one of our friends had COVID, and they all got COVID after.
Yeah, I think like 4 people got COVID. I know got COVID at MegaCon.
Scala, what are you doing this weekend?
You know what I'm doing this weekend? I gotta bring the boys to a birthday party Saturday, so I'm gonna be raging up with the other dads. You know,
Nice.
we'll stand at the fence and talk about power tools and stuff. You know,
Excellent.
you know what brands to buy, and then you know, I think I'm gonna invite some family up. Maybe have a little BBQ. You know, I don't know. Maybe go.
Look, we all know
you know.
you're watching Chippendale Rescue Rangers. Okay, don't even lie.
That's such a good movie.
That was actually good.
Yeah.
It was
I know,
really
it was
good.
so good.
great.
I was really
Great.
impressed with it. I was
With
like, damn,
Chippendales?
You know what?
Yeah.
It was not a kids movie at all.
No.
It
Yeah,
was not
at all.
surprised.
But was it
Right.
just Chip and Dale? Were the Rescue Rangers all
No.
there?
Oh,
It
yeah,
was-
no, it was good.
It
Right.
reminded me of like Wreck-It Ralph, but like Disney made fun of themselves in that movie.
Yeah.
They totally made fun of their own thing, which I thought was a ballsy move.
All right, we'll have to add that to the doc. Then I guess we'll watch
they
it.
really did. They went outside of what you would even think, and all the people that are out there like, oh, Disney's getting woke or whatever. This movie says actually they're not.
I really did
On
enjoy
the
it.
line with this one. It's really even just for watching it for research. It is fantastic.
Yeah.
What kind of research would you watch the Rescue Rangers for? Chip and Dale.
As a writer, you're like, damn, they went there. Oh, they went there.
Ooh,
What?
now I'm intrigued.
Oh yeah.
Is,
no,
is
they.
this on Disney Plus?
Yeah,
Yes.
it
Yeah.
sure is.
Hey Clay, you want to have a watch party?
Absolutely. Let's do it,
Let's do
man. Name the time, name the place. I'm there.
It was also kind of horrific. It was
Really?
It was pretty horrific.
It was.
I feel like I missed out on something big now.
Oh
You
yeah,
did.
you did.
We could have covered
You
that,
did.
talked about it. We
I
blew it.
know.
Well, in the movie, Dale gets 3D.
You too, Marvin?
Yes.
What?
Yeah.
Hey, Marvin's a winner.
Here you go.
Hey, so guys, where can everybody follow you all on social media?
We'll start with Chastity and Chris.
I'm on Facebook, Elston, Chris. I think I requested you, Bill, because I had an old Facebook account. We were friends on that, and I deleted it. But
On
I got a new
Facebook?
one. Yeah, I'm on Facebook. We're on everything. Instagram.
Instagram is /delirium_LLC.
Yeah.
It's complicated.
Or you find my name, Elston Christopher. I'm pretty much on everything.
Excellent. Clay?
Yeah, I'm on Facebook, Clay Adams, and you can find me on Twitter at Clay's Evil Twin.
Awesome. You're a piston, man. Miguel?
You can find me at Macabre Martinez on Twitter.
Macabre?
Yeah.
Dude, that's badass. Nice.
And yeah, it's what is it? I think it's also Macabre Martinez on Instagram, or it's like _ Macabre Martinez because it was taken or something. But I'm usually more active on Twitter. So.
Oh, okay.
Cool.
Marvin?
Yes, sir. At The Edge Comic on Facebook and Instagram, and at Marvin Wynn on Twitter, because somebody has The Edge Comic. They never post it, and Twitter won't give it to me for some reason. They won't just.
Oh, God, don't you hate that, bro?
Yeah, they're terrible. They're terrible.
And while we're at it, Amy, if you want to type in yours, you're part of the show.
I know, right? But all right, everyone. Thanks so much for coming on. Everyone in the audience, thank you so much for hanging out with us. We'll see you all next week. Good luck with everyone's campaigns, and we'll all talk to you soon. Have a good night, everybody.
Right.
You guys are awesome.
Good night.
Thank you all.
Awesome.
Thanks for having me.
Have a good one.
Hey everyone!
Thank you for
everyone!
joining us
Thank
on
you for
Pop
joining
XP.
us on Pop XP.
If you haven't already,
hit that
make-
subscribe button and also click the bell for notifications when we go live and we upload some awesome new content. Also, don't forget to head on over to Twitter and follow us at the Pop XP and over on Instagram at the Pop XP. Thanks again, everyone, and we'll see you soon.